Take a moment, won't you, and listen not just to my voice, but to the silence that surrounds it, the silence that holds all sound, much as space holds all forms. You see, the difficulty for most of us, for nearly all of us, is that we have been fundamentally misinformed about the nature of our own lives. We have been handed a map that shows the territory as a battleground, where you, this little clenched core of self, this ego, are supposed to be the general, the master strategist, the captain of the ship. And your primary directive? Control. Now, isn't it curious? You spend the entirety of your days, from the moment the alarm clock rips you out of the cosmic oblivion of sleep, trying to get a grip. You try to grip your thoughts, to stop the mind from racing ahead of itself. You try to grip your emotions, keeping the anxiety locked down in the basement where it won't disturb the facade of competence. You try, most desperately, to grip the external world to make people love you, to make money stay in your pocket, to make the future conform to the tidy, safe picture you drew up in your head last Tuesday. But look closely at your own experience and tell me honestly, when was the last time this frantic gripping truly brought you peace? It is like trying to gather water in your hand. The tighter you squeeze, the less you hold, until all you are left with is the damp feeling of frustration and the memory of what you could not keep. We are all suffering, you see, from a peculiar modern illness which the Buddhists called the monkey mind, but which I simply call the illusion of the separate controller. We feel as if we are a small, isolated pilot operating this vast, complex machine we call the body, trying to steer it through the even vaster, more complex system we call the universe. And naturally, since we are separate, since we are small, we feel perpetually threatened. We must, therefore, be eternally vigilant, always ready to jerk the wheel, to tighten the muscles, to say no to the terrifying spontaneity of life itself. But what if you are not separate? What if the feeling of being a small controller inside a large body is simply a hallucination, a grammatical error of the language we use to describe ourselves? When you ask, "Can I control my life?" it's a bit like asking, "Can the wave control the ocean?" The wave is the ocean, just in a temporary, frothy form. The wave's apparent independence is its beauty, but its reality is its interdependence. Consider your own breathing. Are you breathing it, or is it breathing you? When you try to take conscious control, inhale, hold it, exhale, it immediately becomes forced, awkward, unnatural. You turn a spontaneous, effortless process into a labor. But when you simply let go, when you observe the breath without interfering, the organism, the whole glorious process of the universing that you are, takes over and the breath breathes itself perfectly, rhythmically. This is the central paradox. The only way to master life is to surrender to it. The control you seek is already present, but it resides not in the small, anxious ego, but in the intelligent, vast organism that you already are, which extends out and includes the sun, the stars, and the soil. You are not in the universe. You are the universe, expressed as this particular human being. And the universe is a system that already knows how to run itself quite beautifully. Thank you very much. The moment you stop insisting on your tiny, separate will, you discover the colossal, creative will that has been running the show all along. And in that glorious moment of letting go of control, you experience, for the first time, a freedom that is not merely personal but cosmic. The walls come down and the boundaries dissolve, and you realize that your individual action is, in fact, the entire process doing its thing. It is the river flowing, finally free of the imagined hand that was trying to force it downstream.